If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and I would greatly appreciate if you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And also, I will leave the links to all my social medias in the description. Feel free to check me out on there. But with that being said, let's get right to today's video. So obviously, the Phoenix Suns has had one of the best seasons, I guess you could say, from the NBA season. Well, of course they did make the finals, so of course they did have the best season in the Western Conference at the very least, but they came up short, falling to the Milwaukee Bucks for a chance to actually win the NBA championship. Now with that, it's kind of upsetting because this is probably the last chance they actually had to win anything in a while, and as we all know, the Phoenix Suns are kind of known to be losers, but of course this year they kind of changed that narrative with the addition of adding Chris Paul to the team, and of course they paid all. But now with this team actually falling short in the NBA finals with injuries all over the Western Conference and a few actually in the Eastern Conference also, but this Phoenix Suns team has a lot of questions around it because I don't think it was possible for this team to actually make a NBA finals in a while, or I don't think it's possible for them to actually make it in a while. But let's just talk about this. They didn't make too big of moves this season. They're basically running it back with additions of JaVale McGee, and literally a few minutes before I started recording this video, they signed Elfrid Payton. So JaVale is a very good signing because the backup center minutes could be very helpful, especially because basically throughout the finals especially, they've been running Frank Kaminsky as the backup basically, because usually it would be Dario or kind of but why am I drawing a blank? Jalen Smith. But yeah, of course, JaVale just won an Olympic medal, the gold, if you guys didn't hear about that. And JaVale, he should help out this team. We all know JaVale as Shaq in the full MVP, him. But still, I believe he'll help out this team a lot because JaVale, he's just a good center. Is there any way else to put it? Not really. But he's just that. And there's really nothing else you could say about this. JaVale won a few NBA championships with the Warriors and one with the Lakers, but still, I think he's gonna help out this team. But then also, let's just talk about the moves that this team actually made, or quote unquote moves, because they basically have the same roster, but they just gave out contracts. So first off, they re-signed Chris Paul to a 4-year, $120 million contract, and I'm gonna take a minute to talk about this because I have a problem with this, just in my opinion, actually. Yes, you have to retain Chris Paul, and yes, it's gonna be bad if you don't give him the amount of money that he wants and he just leaves for somebody else. But is $120 million worth it for Chris Paul? Because just think about it. How old is he? He's like 35, 36. I honestly don't remember, but he's one of those two. And his game is not going to stay like this for a while, and if it does, that's great. But still, eventually, maybe in the first year or second year of this contract, it's going to be worth it. But then eventually down the line, it's going to be like, why are we paying him this much? That's $30 million a season basically. And when I believe the contract is going to end when he's 40. So I don't think he's going to be that good of a player by 40, and especially if you're paying him $30 million for him being on the brink of retirement, that's definitely going to be an issue, and that kind of doesn't help down the line. But maybe you can trade him, which I highly doubt that, because as we all know, it's kind of hard to trade a bad contract. But yeah, another move that this team has made was re-signing Abdul Nader to a 2-year, $4.2 million contract, and he's just an alright player for you, I guess. It's not really anything too special, so I'm not even gonna spend too much time on that. But yeah, the injury to Dario Saric, of course, has hurt this team a lot because basically kind of ruined their depth for the finals. And even though Phoenix did go up 2-0 on this team without Dario, they of course kind of just choked it away, and I'm happy they did because I am a Bucks fan. Watching this team play basketball for the past few years has been just complete pain. But yeah, we finally got it, and yeah, I don't know if Phoenix can reach this point again, because for multiple reasons actually. First off, the West was basically injured all over, and basically every team they matched up with was injured in some sort of way. With especially Kawhi in the Western Conference Finals really helped them make it to the finals. But still, I'm just going to go down the standings and tell me, do you think this team can be better than these teams that are actually healthy, or which they should be healthy this season? The LA Lakers, the LA Clippers, the Denver Nuggets, the Utah Jazz, the Mavericks maybe, the Blazers, a healthy Warriors team. Do you guys think those teams, the Phoenix Suns, can be better than those teams? Because I can't for sure say yes. But, you know, we just have to wait and see, because, of course, Devin Booker is going to continue to get better. He had an amazing finals performance, but just ended up falling short to the Milwaukee Bucks. But, yeah, the media is going to be paying attention to the Suns team a lot, because they're Chris Paul is going to be getting a lot of attention. Devin Booker, he will be getting a lot of attention. Just the team overall will be on notice to see was what they did was a fluke or was it real, because a lot of people, it's kind of like the same story with the Heat team. They had to deal with placing teams that weren't at their best strengths, and then of course people like to say, oh, if they were in the bubble, they would be in a different situation. But yeah, they're kind of in like the two similar situations, I guess you could say. But yeah, that will be the end of today's video. I just wanted to talk about this team because we just beat them in the finals like 3 weeks ago, and you know, I kind of just wanted to clown them. I didn't really clown them, but you know, I just wanted to bring it up this in some sort of way. That's basically why I made this video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.